Okay, so I know a few people have been wondering what's happening with this racing tractor. Well, yeah, pretty much nothing. I didn't do anything. Been playing around with some Nerf bars there and some foot peg ideas, but never did anything since pretty much my last video. It has just sat here. I was actually going to sell this to a guy and thought I lost it, but ended up finding it. But it ended up pretty much it's going to be a perfect size for this. Of course, my phone's ringing. So I'm going to cut this down so it sits flush on the fenders. I am going to extend the fenders out. As for what kind of seat I'm using, I'm not too sure yet. I might actually end up using kind of a quad seat on it instead of a tractor seat. So I got to kind of do a little bit more thinking. Okay, so it is just pouring rain outside right now. Today is Monday. What is it? I can't even think of what date is 20th, 19th. I have no idea. I'd actually have to check, and I don't really feel like checking. But anyway, I'm off to go buy a motor for the racing tractor. I've been trying to buy this motor off the couple selling it now for, well, about 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. And just trying to find a time that they're actually available for me to go look at it and buy it. That's kind of hard. The motor isn't exactly a new production motor. It's over 10 years old. But the whole point is it's brand new in the box. So normally these motors, to buy one, let's just say to buy a 2014 model, I'm looking at over 1,500 bucks. Yes, 1,500 bucks. That's because it's a horizontal shaft. The vertical shaft models sell for almost half that, so I don't get what's up with that. Hiccups. I don't get what's up with that, but whatever. To rebuild the old 12.5 horse would cost about anywhere from $200 if I just did it cheaply, but if I actually bored it out, got new pistons, got everything, I'm looking at over 500 bucks. To go for a Honda GX 420 or 440 clone, I'd be looking at about 500, maybe 600 by the time I did the flywheel mod, the oil mod, and a few other things to it. And I still got the shitty reliability of a clone Honda motor. So going for an actual Briggs&Stratton, I should be able to go well over 1,000 hours before I have to worry about any kind of problems or anything. But anyway, yeah, I'll make a little bit of an update once I get back. Oh shit, pouring rain like a son of a bitch, and oh shit, what's that? Right there, eh? Uh-oh. 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 Want to be a race happening. I'm gonna kick your ass, buddy. I got 2 more horsepower than you. Okay, so I am back. It poured rain like a son of a bitch, but here it is. It looks to be brand new, like the guy said. Had the box and everything for it, but it was pretty much damaged from the rain, so it just got thrown out. Manual and a few other little loose parts, exhaust gaskets, a few other things here. Just give me a second here, I'll spin it around. So, he did say he test fired it, so he hooked up gas and it fired and everything. But of course, it was raining, so I didn't need to see it run. Yeah, from what I can see, everything looks brand new on it, so even has the cover still here. Underneath here, you can see it looks virtually brand new in there. So yeah, I got it for about half the price that it would cost me to actually go buy it brand new in the store. So anyway, this is the clutch that I'm going to be using on here, but this is only rated up to 18 horsepower. And this motor puts out 18 once I changed, if I remove the governor, it's going to end up probably blowing up this clutch. So I'm not too sure yet. I might end up getting myself a little bit of a different clutch set up. Not too sure yet. So I know it kind of sucks having to buy 2 of these and end up not using them, but I know I'll be able to sell those off pretty quick. So anyway, don't know when I'll get any more updates on this machine. Right now, I've been busy with work, busy with all kinds of other stuff, like, you know, all kinds of crap pretty much. So I'll try to get maybe an update video up probably within the next week or 2. And seeing today is already, what is it today? Today is already May 19th, Monday. As you guys can tell, no, I'm not going to be able to make it to May 2425 at Pugs. I just, no way I'd get it done. If I had to go there, I am 2,500 kilometers away. So if I was going there, I'd almost have to leave today. So no, won't be going there. I know it kind of sucks, but anyway, hopefully by next weekend I'll have a video of trying to start this sucker up. So, and as for the exhaust, I'm going to order some mandrel bent piping, and I'm going to do a custom probably 2-in-1 exhaust system on it. So not too sure yet. And as for the tractor here, kind of a little bit of a mess here because building some shelving and stuff like that. Yes, I got to clean that up and build some more shelving. Kind of cleaned up the mess underneath, kind of went through some piles of shit. And started cleaning up outside until it started to rain. But I measured the engine with this factory bottom here. The engine will have only a 1/4 inch of clearance on top of the hood. So this plate here, I'm actually going to cut this plate out and I'm going to mount it on the bottom of the frame rails, because right now you can see back there it's pretty much on top of the frame rail. So I'll gain 2 inches by moving it to the bottom. And that way I can get rid of, I can make it pretty much a custom sheet metal guard. Yes, I'll have to cut this out for the clutch and same for the air cover on the other side, or whatever you want to call it. So I'll have to do some chopping. Now I'm wondering how far my clutch is going to sit and stick out. If I go a different clutch setup, I might actually end up having to run a chain and jack shafting the clutch into the center back there. Not too sure yet, because I need clearance for these tires to actually turn and not hit the clutch. So that's why I stopped welding up the front end. I never did any more welding than what my last video that had to do with welding pretty much had. Dash right now is just put into place. Yes, I could raise the whole hood up by 2 inches, almost 2 inches. This here would raise up, yeah, about 2 inches higher. But I'd prefer to leave it nice and low like this and actually drop the motor so my center of gravity is a bit lower. So anyway, and as for the rims, I never got my spacers yet. Nothing done there, and still a big mess here. So anyway, I guess that's the way I'm going to leave this video for today. And hopefully, like I was saying, in the next week, I'll make a cold start video on that engine. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how it's going to run. But I'm thinking I'll get some, I guess, some exhaust headers or something before I try starting it. Don't really want to start it up without an exhaust system on it, even though it'd probably sound pretty nice. I'm not too sure. Anyway, that's the end of this.